Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. In the Rock Shop, you may notice probably the coolest item that has ever been created.
Me!
No. Well, kind of you. You are on these. The BJ and Migs Rock Socks. Dude, I'm telling you right now, if you didn't have a sock game, you're going to have a sock game now. Buy these socks, and all of a sudden, you will become the envy of friends.
Did you see something showed up today?
Hey.
What? Wow!
Yeah, Vicky got me my socks. Yeah, those aren't yours.
No.
You're pretty awesome.
Wow.
And they feel so soft.
They look amazing.
I thought you say they feel so soft as you feel them through a plastic bag.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Can you imagine how soft they really are when I touch them?
Open them up, touch them.
Yeah, pull them out and touch them. If they're mine, they're now yours. Okay.
I don't want your feet all over, or your hands all over my sock.
Yeah. Look at that. You're letting everybody touch you.
Handsome man right there.
Oh, boy. I know what I'm going to do with that. You know what they use socks for, Steve?
Put them on your feet?
Yeah, that too.
They keep your feet warm.
Yeah. Well, in Steve's face, something's going to happen.
Oh, dear. So funny.
Yeah, they look really great. Check them out now.
Weird, man. That's so amazing.
Get your socks today. The BJ Migs Rock Socks. Get them now. KISW.com.
Let's play B-Migs. It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. B-Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa. B-Migs. You're a loser.
It is time to be Migs, and it's time to turn down for Thursday.
Charge out for what?
Right, baby. Friday, Junior. It's a beautiful one, too, at least right now.
It's looking gorgeous.
There's not a cloud in the sky up here in Seattle.
Now, I've got conflicting weather reports, but Alexa told me 70s, mid-70s today, but I also...
76, baby.
Yeah, okay. So
I'm cool with that.
I don't know what the hell I was listening to. I thought for sure it was going to be not that cool, but... Or warm.
Yeah. No, okay.
But I'm happy. So Alexa's correct according to Steve.
All right. I'll trust Alexa on that.
Good day to stay inside and play board games.
Jeez. Oh, is that what you're doing?
Well, yeah, after the show, probably.
Oh, good luck on that.
Oh, see my buddies at Zulus.
Let's get to our contestant. We've got Melinda in Lacey. Melinda, are you there?
I am.
Excellent. What is she playing for today, Steve? Tickets to a couple of wrestling events that are going to be happening in June. You got WWE Stomping Grounds, a pay-per-view coming to Tacoma on June 23rd. And then the next night, you get tickets to Monday Night Raw. You're going to head up north to Everett for Angel of the Winds Arena.
Nice.
If you want information, tickets, and all that good stuff, go to KISW.com. All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Melinda will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Melinda, you can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Of course.
How many seasons has Tom Brady played football for the New England Patriots?
12.
No.
13.
No.
14.
No. In regards to North and South Korea, what does DMZ stand for?
Militarized zone.
Yes. Nice. What is the name of the middle Tanner daughter on Full House?
Oh, my gosh. Pass.
Who had the 1999 hit Livin' La Vida Loca?
Ricky Martin.
Yes. Flava Flav was a part of what rap group?
I don't do rap.
Pass. Jerry Brown was the 39th governor of which western state?
California.
Yes. In the movie The Hunt for Red October, what is Red October?
Submarine.
Yes. With electronics, what does the HD and HD TV stand for?
High definition.
Yes. Disney's Tangled tells the story of what woman?
Rapunzel.
Yes!
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct.
Could be interesting. Steve he shouldn't get some of these.
Yeah, so I think that last one that she
Yeah.
got in the last second might be the deciding
I
factor.
hope so. Was that close to the last question?
It is.
Oh, good.
It's not the last question, but it was close to it.
Yeah, that's the problem. If Steve gets, if he gets a chance to get,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
If he's Speedy Steve today.
Yeah, he's.
But it's also National Turtle Day, so he
yeah.
might be playing it slow. We don't know how it's going to work out for Steve here.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. The turtles like to get busy.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Steve, are you ready?
Yeah.
I'll take that as a yes.
Okay.
How many seasons has Tom Brady played football for the New England Patriots?
Damn. Forever. I'm going to go 12.
No.
16.
No.
18.
No.
Oh.
In regards to North
I don't know.
and South Korea, what does DMZ stand for?
Oh, I worked at a place called Dance Mania Zone in college.
That's it.
Demilitarized. Gosh, I know it. I can't pronounce it. You
gotta do it.
Demilitarized zone.
Yes.
Wow.
What is the name of the middle Tanner daughter on Full House?
Stephanie.
Yes. Who had the 1999 hit "Livin' La Vida Loca"?
Living La Vida Loca. Ricky Martin.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
Flava Flav was a part of what rap group?
Public Enemy.
Yes.
911 to Joe.
Jerry Brown was the 39th governor of which western state?
California.
Yes. In the movie The Hunt for Red October, what is Red October?
Russia.
No.
Oh. Gorbachev.
No.
And Flo.
No.
Yeah, that's it.
With electronics, what does the HD and HD
High
TV stand
definition.
for? Yes.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. It's a tie.
Oh, good job, Melinda. Ooh.
Thank you.
Melinda, you get the prize. You hang on.
Yes. She didn't beat
Okay,
Steve.
thanks.
Yeah.
But she got that tie.
All you gotta do. That's all you gotta do.
Steve, if you would have gotten to this question, maybe Disney's Tangled tells the story of what woman?
Jenna Jameson.
See, would have won. See, I just wanted his response there. No, it was Rapunzel.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
Let down your hair so that I may climb thy golden stair.
oh yeah, that's a whole fairy tale there. The Hunt for Red October. Red October is the submarine.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Not Ant Flo.
Yeah, you ain't American.
The one that you both missed, maybe BJ knows, how many seasons Tom Brady's played for the Patriots?
I would have gone 19 or 20.
19 correct, yeah. It was just a really random, weird one, and I
So
figured
that means
some
that-
people might
I
get, but
think
maybe
this-
Steve wouldn't.
I think this is his 20th year. This coming up. I think
Yes.
that's why.
Yes, it is.
that's
He's
what I-
40, right?
Which I think he's 41 or 2ish.
Oh, yeah. He probably has to be over it.
I think. I can't. Yeah, he's got to at least be 40.
Rev, you don't want to think about it. He's your age.
I know. He's done that for almost 20 years, has a super hot wife, has done crazy things.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
But you see, I don't know if you want to list the super hot wife as one of the parts that upset you about him.
I'm just saying.
You are
A
a
super
genius.
rich wife. She's
Super
worth more
rich
than
wife.
him.
It's
Exactly.
too late. It's
Yeah,
really too
I
late.
tried
No,
to.
it
Son
is
of
too
an
late.
ass.
Does not sound
He's an
good.
idiot. I know. He really is a complete.
How did you
half
get
a
someone to
shit.
marry you?
I don't know.
My favorite thing right
I
now
really
is
don't.
behind you looking at Joe and Sarah just laughing at you. Rev's in the doghouse.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Michelle, I love you.
You are so screwed.
Yeah, how do you deal with me? Because I don't know. My face is red. Well,
Yeah.
well congratulations to Melinda on
On
Titans TV.
every level is just wow.
I'm going to get out of here before I dig myself into a bigger hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and his wife is really like a sweetheart, attractive woman who can
Yes.
cook. Why is she with him? I don't understand. I mean, it's not like she couldn't do better because she could.
He's her Tom Brady.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
I couldn't believe he said that.
You know what? She married him for his empathy and his intelligence. That's what she married him for.
He's listing all the things that he's jealous about Tom Brady. He's like,
Oh, my God.
insert foot and mouth.
God, on every level, that was so bad.
It still does blow my mind, though, that Tom Brady's wife is actually the breadwinner of that family.
Yeah, it is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
she
for all
makes
the
so
success.
much more money than him.
Yeah, it is. It is crazy, and I didn't realize it at all myself. I thought for sure he had to be the breadwinner, and then all of a sudden I saw her net worth, and I'm like, wow, talk about a prenup. I hope that she got one.
And it's like, he pales in financial comparison to her.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
It's really crazy. And from a celebrity standpoint, I mean, I think he's still the bigger celebrity now. I don't know. I mean, I have no idea how big of a celebrity she is because, I mean, in those circles with the money she's making, she's probably still got, maybe she's even a bigger celebrity.
How about this text? Brady was drafted in 2001. To feel old, this year's senior class doesn't know the NFL without Tom Brady.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, when I was back in Boston, the big complaint everybody was talking about, like this was the big line, is that people who are 18 years old do not know Boston for a town that doesn't know championships because of what the Patriots, Bruins, and Red Sox have done in the last 18 years. All they've known are winners. They have not known what it's like Mariners fans, like, me as a Red Sox fan, we had that 80-some-odd-year drought or whatever. And they don't know that. Same deal. It's like, that's how old we are, that there are kids that don't know what it's like to be surrounded by this losing attitude because of that. And like you said, they don't know an NFL without Tom Brady. That's nuts.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Every once in a while we do that. We have a list that comes out and says, okay, kids that are now 18, here's what they have lived with their entire lives, and here's what they've never heard of. And we look at it and go, what? We're that old? They've never heard of that? Damn.
Dude, I just found out exactly how much more Giselle makes than Tom.
All right, let's do it just so Rev can talk about Super Hot Wives again.
She makes twice as much as him. She is worth $360 million, while he's estimated at $180 million.
God, it's still not bad to be
not
180
bad.
mil. I mean, if they split up, I think he'd be okay.
Yeah, but she's still worth twice as much. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, this is why they don't split up. Mm-hmm. When I think about this,
I think there's probably other reasons why they're not splitting up.
I'm sure they love each other.
I don't think either one is.
And they have kids.
They're not together with each other for the money.
Dude,
it's obvious.
Here's the thing. I will say this, and this is what I'm going to bring up. There were rumors. You remember him and your buddy Ben Affleck? There were rumors that they were like not being good boys. I don't know how true these rumors are, and it made me wonder, like, why the hell didn't she just leave him at that point? I had that thought, and now I know why. Because she probably could. She stands to lose more. She can't. I mean, she's going to get screwed in that deal.
I don't know, man. I think that maybe there's rumors in anything, especially when you're a big name celebrity, and quite possibly those rumors were not true with Tom Brady.
It's very possible. I'm not saying the rumors were true either. I just know in this situation, when and again, I'm not talking about Tom Brady, but when somebody commits adultery in our country, you still are entitled to half, even if you're the jerk that ruined the marriage.
Unless they agree upon that, no.
Well, if there's no prenup is what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. If there's no prenup, you're entitled to half if you have so. And you also can be entitled, even if you're the jerk that broke stuff up. And I'm not talking about anybody in particular. I'm just saying that's how it works. So usually the person that is worth more tends to not want to have that happen because they'll get wrecked in the deal. And I didn't realize that Giselle, in this case, is the one. I have no idea what their prenup situation is, but she's the one that stands to get wrecked if they don't work out. So I guess, you know what? I got a lot more respect for Giselle. Who knows what she's got to put up with just to keep her cash. Good job. And you know what? Hold on to your cash, Giselle.
I'm with this texter. What the F are you talking about, PJ?
All right, fine. I hope she's got a prenup. That's all I'm saying. So there was this dude who was repairing this old musical instrument. And how about this? You just, repairing an old instrument. Next thing you know, you are tripping on LSD. How did this happen? Oh, you're going to hear from this dude at 7:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. There was this TV news station engineer for KPIX in San Francisco, and this dude was repairing an old musical instrument and ended up accidentally tripping on LSD while doing this.
I watched this piece, and it's just so insane.
Wow, man. Broadcast operations manager Elliot Curtis volunteered to fix a vintage synthesizer that was owned by the music department at Cal State University.
Now, do I need to have abilities in fixing old equipment to volunteer to do this now that I know this story? Because I kind of want the free experience.
Yeah. So he's doing the repair. He opens this module, and he saw something stuck under a knob, and, it was the LSD.
But he had no idea at the time.
No. And so he learned after trying to clean that residue off that, in fact, it was LSD. And then, of course, he's feeling the effects about 45 minutes later. Here's a San Francisco News report all about this.
Broadcast ops manager Elliot Curtis tackles all sorts of technical problems. However, recently, a strange electrical transmission threw him for a loop. It happened inside his brain.
It felt like I was tripping on LSD.
A It turns out Elliot was indeed tripping on LSD. He got dosed by accident at home in his workshop in front of his wife. Last year, Elliot volunteered to fix a vintage analog music modular instrument. On the device, a red-colored module. Elliot opened it and saw something stuck under a knob.
Crust or crystalline residue on it.
He sprayed a cleaning solvent and started to push the dissolving crystal with his finger. 45 minutes later, he began to feel
a strange tingling sensation.
The trip lasted 9 hours. Chemical testing identified the substance as LSD. One final note, no more trips with this bukla. It's been cleaned of all LSD.
An LSD expert told us that if it's kept in a cool, dry place like this was, LSD could last for decades. And that's how Elliot accidentally doused himself. It's plausible. By the way, he can fix anything, even if he's high. He finished the project wearing gloves.
Nice.
Sometimes the delivery of news people just cracks me.
And I think he meant dosed and not doused.
Oh,
I don't know if you douse yourself in LSD.
Oh, I douse myself in LSD all the time.
That's a bad day.
I think that's a bad year. I don't know if you're going to stop being high.
Bad life.
I didn't realize you could get high from having it go through your skin. I thought you had to. I thought you had to ingest it.
No,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We shared the story once on the Mix Cast when we had one of our Mix Fest parties, and on the party bus, some guy came on. And he's like, "It's your birthday! Holy crap, that's so awesome!" And I'm like, "Thanks, man." He goes, "Here, this is for your birthday." And he put acid on my hand, like the little square paper.
Oh no!
And I looked at him, and I'm like, well, I'm going to be playing a show and all this. And I was like, oh! He's like, yeah, and have fun, because I hear like it will seep into your skin if you sweat or whatever it may be.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, thanks, man. I'll save it for later. And I just shook my hand behind my back. Because I didn't want to have this conversation with this guy, because I just wanted to get out of the situation. I didn't know him, but he decided, "Oh, you're cool. You like the party."
Wow!
But if I would have held it and let it absorb into my skin, I would have been tripping balls.
Oh, dude, I didn't know that.
That would have been terrible.
Whoa, yeah. I'm glad I heard the story, because I'm such a noob to this. I thought you had to ingest it,
and I get it's called the Nubla, whatever. I think they said it's this weird knobby, kind of almost like a theremin sounding synthesizer thing.
Oh, from way back in the day, yeah.
Like the Grateful Dead days. And I was reading a little bit about this story, and apparently sometimes these certain musicians, they wanted to take some acid while they were playing, so they put it on there, and they would just kind of rub their finger and kind of let it soak in, get almost like a microdose maybe.
Oh, so basically nobody knew that it was on their instrument while they were just dosing out. Or dousing out. Yeah, wow. Damn.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
And I would not know that's what was going on. Because I'm such a noob, if I was doing that, I would have thought I was having a heart attack or I was about to die, because I would be like, what is happening?
Well, fortunately, you're probably going to have a chance to chat with the man up above while you're on acid. So you'll have the direct line, BJ.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Hey, Jesus.
Hey, Jesus, what's happening? What's happening to me?
At least he was at home.
Yeah.
That's a tough sell to the wife.
Yeah.
I told you not to do any drugs. I swear I wasn't planning on it.
Oh, I know. Damn.
It's the boobla. What the hell is the boobla?
Yeah, he was this boobla, this old instrument, got himself dosed out on LSD, man. So based on this, we want to know, when did you think to yourself, I can't believe this is happening to me? Because that's what happened to this guy repairing that instrument. He was like, what is going on? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. When did you think to yourself, oh, man, I can't believe this is happening to me? Your calls, your texts after White Stripes on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. A guy was repairing an old musical instrument, ended up accidentally tripping on LSD. And when he was fixing it, so based on this, we want to know, man, when did you think to yourself, well, I cannot believe this is happening to me? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to Mallory in Oak Harbor. Mallory, you are on The Rock.
Morning.
Morning, Mallory. Welcome to the show. What you got?
So I also accidentally ended up tripping on LSD.
Damn. How does this happen?
So I went to a party that I was pretty good friends with her, and the guy she was dating at the time may have been into some alternative things.
Okay.
And I was trying to be a good friend. It was a little backwoods party, and I was like, I'll be the designated driver. I'll have one drink, and then we can head out in a couple hours. And she was charging by the head because we were a bit younger, and she was throwing this party for a lot of people. So she made jungle juice, and the general assumption is when you make something like that, there's alcohol in it. That's what we all assumed going into there. And so I gave her $5, and she gave me a cup. I was like, okay, guys, I'm going to have my 1 cup now. And I drank 1 cup, and I didn't feel anything. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Maybe my tolerance has just skyrocketed in the past couple of years. So I drank 2, I drank 3, I drank 4, I drank 5, and assuming, LSD takes, 45 minutes to kick in. And I'm like, Lindsay, I found her, and I was like, this is kind of messed up. You're charging people, and you're not putting anything in this. And, I've been drinking a lot, and I don't feel anything, and I don't drink that much. She was like, how much did you drink? I told her, about 5 cups. She was like, oh, you're not driving anywhere. You need to buckle in.
Oh, so you were expecting alcohol in there, and they put something else in there instead.
Oh yeah, they put LSD in there. It was an interesting day and a half.
Man, 5 cups of that. Oh,
yeah.
Damn. Wow. All right. So did you do a lot of deal making with God? Going, I will never ever do jungle juice again if you get me through
jungle juice.
Well, I watched the intro to a video game 8 times in a row because it was really cool.
Oh, man, that's awesome. So was it a bad trip?
Funny.
Was it a good trip? I mean, some people really love the whole LSD experience. I don't know.
I mean, I had done it before, but always in the pretense that I was expecting it to happen.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's nice. At least you kind of were
pretty
prepared.
relaxed. Yeah, it was definitely a hard one. It's probably one of the hardest ones I've ever hit, but it was fun. I'm a pretty laid back person, so I don't panic about stuff. Didn't want to be around people for a couple 2-hour peaks, but after that, I had my sea legs. Found a love sack to chill out on.
Mallory seems like the kind of person you want to party with. Doesn't matter what's thrown her way. She's like, we'll make this work. That's cool. I'm on acid. Wasn't planning on it, but I know what to do.
Dude, I'm telling you, Mallory is the kind of person
that would not be you, BJ.
No, that's why. See, you know what? I'm a high maintenance guy, and I got to find low maintenance girls because that's exactly what you need. You need a cool chick like Mallory. Go, don't worry, dude, we got this.
I picture you if someone did that. You're running around with a hatchet. Oh, gang me the ass.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I'd be Jack Nicholson. I'm like, it would be bad. Right out of The Shining.
Gracious.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to Carlos in Edmonds. Carlos, you are on the Rock.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, Carlos, how about you, man? What did you think at the time? Oh, I can't believe this is happening to me.
Well, it was after I fell off a 3-story building.
Oh! Damn, that well, how? And you're talking to me about it, so that's cool. But what?
Well, I think I was 22, 23 at the time, and I'm 54 now. So I was in Germany as
Are you calling us from a secret spy phone or something?
Or are you riding a frog right now?
You know what? The funny thing about it is I'm heading off to see a doctor about rotator cuff surgery. So I think it's catching up on me.
Oh, that's right.
Are you swinging your arm around right now?
Is that your shoulder? Whoa, damn, dude. Wow.
No. I'm driving right now. I'm heading over to the doctor.
Okay. Yeah. All right. It's not the greatest connection that we have here, but you. What caused you to fall off a balcony? 3 stories.
It was my going away. I served 4 years in Germany. I'd just come back from Desert Storm. This was back in '91. And they all got me a bottle of tequila. Well, I proceeded to finish it.
Oh, jeez, that'll do it. Yep.
I backed up on the balcony, fell over the 3rd-story balcony, and I landed on some bushes. Kind of dusted myself off. And I thought to myself, how the hell did I get here?
Wow. And did you have any kind of injuries when you finally sobered up?
I did not.
Whoa.
Not even a scratch.
Damn.
I went back up to the party.
Just sometimes your body just when it's not expecting things. I don't know. Rubberized thanks to tequila?
And the bush, I guess.
Young and dumb.
Damn. Good job, bro.
Well, good luck with the shoulder thing, man.
Yeah. Hopefully that'll go
tequila.
well. Yeah, I think tequila would be your friend.
What if that's why he has a shoulder problem?
Oh, that would be wild. Wouldn't that be? Dude, he fell into a bush and he walked right back to the party and didn't, as far as he knows, nothing. Fell 3 stories.
What's like that crazy story with E. Ted Smith back when he first moved out here? I didn't know him at the time, but I remember him telling me the story, and I'm like, dude, that's insane. He got wasted and decided to just like sit on the edge of his little patio, like the little balcony patio thing outside of his house or his apartment.
Yes.
And he's like just kind of doing like dips with his arms, and he like leaned back and he flipped over the damn balcony and landed into the like little bushes. And I mean, he was on the first floor, but it's still a flight up to be the first floor and where he was living. So it's kind of like the second floor. And landed on his head, blood everywhere, went back into like his room to drink some more, and there's blood all over. And I think Miles or somebody had to like call the ambulance when they realized what was going on. Otherwise he would have bled out. He had a bunch of staples put in his head because of that. But I had no idea what was going on because he was so wasted.
Wow.
That's why you don't work out when wasted, kids.
Don't work out when wasted, kids.
At least outside.
206-421-ROCK, Texas, and 77999.
Here's a shock. Your daughter's in the ring.
Oh, great.
Alrighty then.
There's definitely been a few moments. The Ted one kind of reminds me of the one where I smashed my face into the pavement.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, and then it was bleeding down my face and was just kind of like, what just happened? And a group of girls came up to me and was like, to my friends, was like, you have to take her to the hospital. This happened to my friend, and she died the next morning. And then, of course, I'm like a hot mess. Like, what do you mean she died? So then I'm like, don't really remember going to the hospital, but then sitting in the bed and all of a sudden, like, coming out of my blackout and getting, like, stitched up right by my face, like, on my face right near my eye. And I'm like, how did we get here? What is happening?
Drinking.
But the most recent one happened on 420, and I was just walking down with my friends on the sidewalk. You know, I was in the middle. I had 2 friends beside me, and a bicyclist just plowed right into me, ran me over, knocked me down. He had a 6-pack of beer. I had a 5th of gin. It shattered everywhere. I was like bruised all down my side, and I like got up and I was like, I'm fine. And then of course, you know, the adrenaline kind of slows down and I just start like sobbing, and I'm like, what the hell just happened? And the guy, I think, was out of his mind and was just like, I didn't do it. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And I'm like, no, you definitely just did that. I was just intertwined in your bike and you. Mm-hmm. And now I'm like covered in your beer and my gin. And I was just like freaked out. And I was like, how does this always happen to me? I was just walking down the sidewalk.
I can answer that question for you.
Well,
alcohol.
This time, though, I was just doing nothing.
Yeah, so you hadn't quite really done much with the gin yet, is what you're saying.
Exactly, yeah. I just had the 5th with me.
Right. You do get the most bizarre accents. I mean, again, I come home and there's Sarah all bruised up, and I'm like, well, what happened while I was out of town this time?
And I was just walking with my friend, and I was like, I don't want my friends to get hit, but of course it was me, the girl in the middle, just...
Yeah,
on the pavement.
Your friends should have taken the hit for you.
I agree.
Someone's got to tell you. You've been taking too many hits in your life.
I've gotten injured a few too many times.
Damn. Oh, you know, I wonder how many people are riding their bicycles around here high or drunk. I mean, I bet a lot.
Well, I know for sure this morning there was somebody that seemed like was doing that just because they were just falling over on one of those Lime bicycles when I was trying to pull into the parking lot. And I'm like, either this person just decided today's the day they're going to learn how to ride a bicycle, or today was the day that they were wasted and tried to get home.
Hey, in our defense,
and like 4 a.m. When
was the last time you guys rode a bike? Because every time I get on one of those, I always kind of wobble. I'm like, oh my God, how is this hard?
Yes, last year.
Yeah, it was very awkward. And I don't know if it's because they're too high up for me and I can barely reach.
That's probably what it is. There you go. I mean, you never forget how to ride a bike. Even I can ride a bike.
Like, why am I wobbling?
You need training wheels.
Yep.
Yeah.
Vicky could definitely use some training wheels.
Yeah, I agree.
Although there was a time in Hawaii we went and we did like the bike right around the coast of the water, and it was pretty amazing, but I thought it'd be fun to get a selfie while riding the bike.
Oh boy,
it's way too ambitious. And next thing I know, I'm like, whoa! Oh, I got to stop the bike, and I couldn't figure it all out, and I just fell off of it while taking a selfie.
Plus, I mean, some of those cliff turns, dude. I mean,
I was safe. No. It was in a stretch where if no matter where I went, I wouldn't have dipped off a cliff or anything like that.
Because Hawaii's got some really hairpin, like, I'm going to die. It's a beautiful view as I'm dying.
Not like Toonces the cat on a bicycle.
Yeah, well, right off the cliff. That's what I'm thinking. Damn.
Love it.
Got a former football player that actually said that he regularly smoked pot while playing in the NFL. Damn. You're going to hear from him at 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Here's another listener question. How do I rebuild my credit after filing bankruptcy?
You rebuild it, one creditor at a time by making your payments on time on your rent or your mortgage, by continuing to make car payments on a car that you keep during your case. You can also, as I said, you can almost always get a credit card almost immediately after filing bankruptcy. Sometimes it's a secured card, and it'll almost always have a really high interest rate on it. But you can get a small balance credit card and charge a tank of gas or a dinner once a month on that, and make the payment, pay it off every month, and that'll help you build a credit history one creditor at a time, and will help you rebuild your credit over time.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.